Craig in the building. I see you, buddy. Happy New Year. Don't worry about being on time as long as you're here, buddy. Wait for the rest of the crew to join us. Happy New Year. Welcome to the first show of the new year. 9:52, January 8 a.m. It is freezing in New York City, my man. Brick City feels like 9 degrees. Polar vortex in full effect. Kujin gonna be joining us. Melquan may or may not join us. You know how Melquan likes to take his sick days early. A lot of craziness since January 1st. We're going to talk about some of it. Oh, Mel the General in the building. On time for once. I like that in the new year. This may be a trend for Melquan. Melquan wanted to do the show yesterday. I waited a day and he got sick. So make sure you send some positive energy to Mel. Because he under the weather. Not that I found a problem with that. Blue Label in the building. Good morning. Blue Label, just so I can make you happy, Melquan is battling a flu viral infection. He needs to drink some tea this morning, Blue. So perhaps that'll make you happy. I mean, knock on wood. The cases of flu in New York City are going through the roof right now. Everybody's getting sick. I'm going to stick to my routine. Vitamin C, multivitamins. Keep the colon clean, and we're going to sweat it out. You know what I'm saying? Lots to talk about since the new year. We're talking about explosions, terrorist attacks in New Orleans, a club shootout in Queens on New Year's Day. 10 people got caught a hot rock. They all survived. Thank God for that. So the new year is off to a banging start. Explosions, murders, mayhem. And there's my guy, Melquan, the General, in the building. What's good, Mel? Oh, you got the day cool going on. I can't. We can't hear you, Mel. We can't hear you, man. You might want to fix your mic. You are on mute right now, boss. Your mic on mute, man. I didn't mute you.
I know, that was me.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there goes on the check-in. Happy New Year, Bats. Happy New Year, Greg. First show of the new year. I hear echo in the background. Melquan possibly does not have his earphones on.
I don't.
He does not. For the new year, some things don't change no matter what year it is for Melquan.
I don't know how your buddy rocks without no mic and there's no echo.
Because he's nice like that. He's nice like that. And you know that he's not allowed to do any podcasting indoors. We know this.
Right.
He will be coming live from his automobile again.
He has to go live from the car.
Yeah, because he's not allowed to smoke in the house. Talking about I can't smoke in the house.
When JPS tried to play me the other day when the snow's coming down, they sent him pictures of how it looks from the car.
Yeah, you see that. But why he did that is he wanted you to see the Mercedes-Benz symbol on the horn. You got to understand how he gets down. He's flexing right there. He's sending you a picture of the weather, but he's also flexing on the L, letting you know that he got a Mercedes-Benz, but perhaps you or I don't. Now, I know I don't. I got the Killer Ravishing RAV4.
Nah, I know that Benz is probably from the 90s. So I see that in it.
The 90s Benz be hard body Benz, right? Paul.
Upgrade, baby. Greg, right. I see you in the building. What's up, say?
Oh, Greg was the first one in here. Greg gets a personal invite from me whenever we're gonna do a show, because Craig be like, "Yo, do a show, man. Yo, do a show, man."
Yeah, I got a special sports bar.
Yeah, I know you got it. And I got a video for you. The last minute I pulled the video for you.
Bar exclusive today.
I pulled the Blue Label. Mel does not seem sick at all. I agree with you. I was about
popping
to
pills now, sir.
Well, you've been popping pills since they put Molly in pill form, sir. That doesn't. Let me not say too much about your Molly days. Cousine, wherever you are, we'll be awaiting your vital sports report. I already slept, guy. Okay, he's telling you no sports report. No, this is interesting. This is going to be an interesting sports report, Greg, because I didn't understand what he was talking about till he reminded me this morning. And I said, let me look it up and see what he's talking about. I pulled the video from Elquan to further explain what's going on in the sports world. There's a lot of tricking going on.
Feels, kid. I be thinking I'm about to choke.
Hey, pause.
We also got I got an exclusive. Finally, Jim Jones finally.
Yeah, I got a video of that.
Hold on, sir. Let me tell you the intro.
Well, don't tell the story. Just tell them that we're going to talk about
the intro, sir. We also have something.
Sir, let me leave
Jones
you alone today.
Versus Cam and Mace. There was an exclusive interview Jim Jones did, and he was giving his opinion about how he feels about Cam and Mace. And we're going to get into that later too.
Right. We're also going to get into a video where Ice-T wants everybody to know that he has 7 cars, but he can't afford a driver when he goes to the DMV.
Right.
We're going to show that video. We're going to show you a video by LA residential fire right now that's going on in LA. Salute to Nino Brown.
LA's burning right now?
It's burning again. It was burning.
Long Island is burning too. It's big brush fires on the North Shore of Long Island.
In the beginning of the new year, like I said, we had a terrorist attack in New Orleans. A man got behind his whip and just started driving over people. We had a soldier in Colorado that shot himself up and then blew up his Tesla truck in front of a Trump hotel. We had a 10 people caught hot rocks in Queens in South Jamaica, where I don't go, where Melquan likes to hang out with his people. I don't go to South Jamaica. Now you know why.
Yeah,
because New Year's Day, 10 people got hot rocks in their ass for being where they should have been, Melquan.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things going on. This New
and
Year's
I go front. One thing, you know how like they use the media to distract us and throw all these different things? What I discovered this morning that there was a Suffolk County police officer by the name of Shawn Mahoney.
Shawn Mahoney.
In September, he sexually molested a young girl out on Long Island, and they covered it up. And now they're exposing what happened to him. So that pissed me off this morning.
Intercourse with a minor?
Yeah.
A police officer? Minor, or we're talking
minor,
about an 18-year-old girl that was 17?
Under 16.
Oh,
my guy. And
see, the thing is,
they covered it up. They covered it up. They didn't say nothing. The cop knew what's up. He got suspended without pay. His name is Shawn Mahoney. So
Melquan pays attention to stories like this because this man is a father.
Mm-hmm.
And he has daughters that he has to protect.
Daughters. I got young daughters. I'll play.
So stories like this, he's on the lookout for.
Facts.
To know where and what and how his daughters can be more safer.
Facts.
Welcome back to a new year, 2025, Wednesday, January 8th, 10 a.m. in the morning. New York City is not only freezing, but as of Sunday morning, every bridge going into New York City has a toll on it. You got to pay $9 to enter the city below 61st Street.
Hold that.
Now, there are some loopholes. If you guys care for the loopholes, I could tell you, but you wouldn't care if you didn't live in New York. If you don't live in New York, please laugh at the residents of New York City that are getting raped from their asshole to their elbow in every way possible. Greg, you have to pay a one-time fee of $9 to enter Manhattan between 6 a.m. and 8:59 p.m.
At 9 o'clock.
From 9 p.m. to 5:59 a.m., it's only $2.25 to enter the city.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
That's so stupid. Because bad enough. Like those who don't live in New York, bad enough. When you driving through New York, there's already a headache. When you leaving to go, like say you cut over to Jersey, then you come back into New York, you got to pay like $15 up to $17 in toll.
But my man, what about
back into New York?
My man, what about the drivers that drive into Manhattan from Jersey and have to pay the George Washington Bridge or either one of the tunnels to get into Manhattan?
Just to get in.
So think about this. You pay the George Washington Bridge to get into Manhattan. You take the Harlem River Drive down, right? Mm-hmm. Now let's say the FDR is so fucking backed up. You want to take a little shortcut. You take the Triborough and cut into Manhattan, and you pay again to get into Manhattan to cut off all the FDR traffic, right? Mm-hmm. So that's another $7. Now your job's on 43rd Street and 3rd. That's another $9. Mm-hmm. So the George Washington Bridge plus $7 plus $9, so $15 just in the New York toll, plus the New Jersey Bridge, the George Washington Bridge that you're paying.
That's another $12.
They are trying to destroy New Yorkers. Okay,
yes. And then
what the MTA is trying to do is force everybody to take the train.
Yes, because that's what I was about to say.
And now, I'm telling you right now, take the train, man. Take the train, because I'm telling you, take the train.
That's the plan. They're trying to push everybody to use mass transit, because using mass transit is whatever. But from Long Island into the city, that's what the Long Islanders are complaining, because they got businesses. Take the Long Island Railroad. Yo, people got businesses in Manhattan. They got to keep going back and forth. Let me tell you got to keep paying to keep your shit going. So they're trying to push you to ultimately take the trains into the city. And the trains, you got to be Batman status to ride the trains. You got to be a vigilante to ride the trains.
You got to be a vigilant vigilante.
So good luck with that too. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Welcome to New York. Everybody wants to come here.
I honestly thought you had to keep paying over and over again every time you crossed over. Yeah. No, it's a one-time fee. So I looked at it like this. All right, let's just say I work 5 days and my boss sends me downtown all 5 days. All right, 45 days is what it's going to cost me.
No, it's not, sir.
Why?
It's not 45 days, $45.
Sorry, $45 is what's going to cost me to work in the city for 5 days if I have to go below 60th Street. Right. All right, no problem. I'll eat that.
Plus gas.
I can eat that, but I got to pay gas anyway.
Plus gas.
But what if I go downtown and for $9, I got nothing but empty streets all day? I'll pay $9 for having empty streets. I hate the city. So anyway, here's a video really quick of people. Oh, they have already arrested people. They have already towed cars for people trying to cheat the system. You gotta try, but they're getting in trouble. So hold on for a second. Let me do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, and then let's do this.
NYPD announcing now a crackdown on drivers who try to sneak past paying the new toll in Manhattan's business district below 60th Street. In less than 3 days since the pricing plan began,
look, if
police say
your plate is on Broadway, right off the bat.
Look at the tape. Look at the tape.
Talking live at Columbus Circle with more on the crackdown.
Toll evaders.
He put tape on his.
David, look, it's too early to tell if congestion pricing has actually made any impact on traffic, but what it will quickly make an impact on is your wallet. It does appear that the drivers, many of them, like the ones behind me here going towards Columbus Circle, are taking it all in stride, but some drivers are taking a more illicit approach. Day 3 of congestion pricing, and city officials say attempts are already being made to illegally evade the toll. We watched cops pull over a driver Tuesday morning for what appears to be a covered license plate after passing under the gantries at Columbus Circle.
We got to do everything possible to catch them.
Look at your mayor.
Make sure the laws allow the confiscation of vehicles if needed. Make sure the penalties are severe enough that it will deter them from doing it. But there's always going to be, trust me, right now as we sit, there's somebody's trying to figure out a way to circumvent the process.
And indeed, Mayor Adams, the DOT, and
there's actually a congresswoman in New York City that's against this, that told drivers if you point the green laser at the cameras, you'll disable the camera.
And NYPD have proposed new rules to crack down on drivers with obscured license plates. The expanded rules would prohibit anything that obstructs a license plate, including dirt, rust, or any
dirt.
covering
If
that
your
distorts
license
their
plate is
visibility.
dirty, they'll
Police
ticket
released
you.
these photos of cars that have already received tickets with partially obscured plates as they crossed 60th Street. Many New Yorkers say the congestion fee may be inconvenient, even exorbitant. But breaking the law is a step too far.
I think that they can find somebody, find ways around it without doing it illegally. That's what I've been seeing a lot on social media. They've been trying to find ways to go around.
Yeah, there are
60th Street,
loopholes.
below 60th Street without having to pay the toll. But covering up your license plate is illegal.
But some already frustrated drivers joke that they understand the urge.
Knock yourself out. Go for
it.
Well, the NYPD did release data from what they're calling today's congestion zone enforcement operation. 82 drivers were issued summonses, including 29 for improperly covered plates. 17 cars were seized for suspended registrations and other violations.
So you got, son, they got checkpoints everywhere. They're not playing.
Yeah. And they shut down. Fuck, man.
Kusheen.
Oh, there's my man from the car.
What's
you motherfucker. Don't you ever make fun of me again. No damn car snow review. All right, sir.
Let's finish this video and then Kusheen will join in.
Arrested, one of them for criminal possession of a forged license plate. All of those, of course, more costly than a $9 toll.
Facts. The tickets cost more than the toll.
Oh, I can't wait for Eugene to drive to New York.
Why, Eugene? I'll show Eugene how
he gotta have a crisp $20 bill just to get in this bitch all together.
It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, man.
You got to pay like $20 to get in New York. That shit is crazy, bro.
Kusheen, how you doing? Happy New Year's to you, sir. 2025.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling, my man?
I'm good, gentlemen. I'm good. How y'all? Mel, my bad on the car joke. I figured you'd get a laugh out of it.
What car joke? I missed it.
He was like, why don't you take a picture from the bus and show us how the snow was? I was like, very funny.
Happy belated birthday to Kusheen. I forgot. Kusheen.
Salute.
I felt horrible, man. I felt terrible that I forgot, but no longer will I forget, sir. I put it right into my calendar.
No birthday show for you, sir.
I know he did not get a birthday show, but next year it happens to fall on his birthday, he will get a birthday show.
Yes.
No. Next year it'll be on the Monday.
Oh, it is. Trust if we do a show on Monday. I know Mel Quan will call me and be like, "Yo, don't do a show today."
It just progressed every day 1 year. So I got 3 more years before I'll be on the Wednesday show.
Hey, the next reunion, I believe, is going to be down. The next major reunion that's going to be outside of New York City will be when Brooke is finally settled down, Brooke Z.
Carolinas.
And we're going to go down south to have a reunion.
Freeze up.
Hilco Bossman in the building. You can't buy Greenland. Yes, everybody knows that Donald Trump is trying to invade and buy Greenland. He told the people running the Panama Canal, get your shit over. We'll take over the Panama Canal. He told the Gulf of Mexico, your days are numbered with the Gulf of Mexico. As soon as I'm the president of the United States, we will be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. No,
really?
No more Gulf of Mexico. I agree.
Rich. First of all, he can't do that, right?
I don't know. I think
try,
he can.
Right?
Well, no, because the thing is, it requires, Mexico and another country to sign off on that.
They got to sign a treaty for that.
Right. And as far as the Panama Canal, that was given back to them after so many years. So that can't be undone. It's not like you could just say, well, we're going to take it in. No.
Didn't they get the Panama Canal back in the 60s?
No, 1990.
Oh, in the 90s. Oh.
Yeah. I believe it was 1990. I could be wrong, but they got it back in like 1990.
If you spelled race car backwards, it's spelled race car. Just wanted to put that out there. Because it was a sentence with a man in a can went up the Panama Canal, some shit, and if you spell it backwards, it'd be the same shit. Bats, thank you for reminding us that it was Kusheen's birthday the other day. Kusheen, as you know, we rocked the show.
Hey, Sister Bats. Good morning, my sister. All right, I'm about to break.
Wait, Coogee can't hear the music again.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for him to respond to his instrumental, but now he got to go. It's the car. It's when he comes home. Out. When he comes live from the car, Melquan, he has to check in twice.
Right. Then he looks as he on the show. He go like this.
That car. Yeah.
That nigga's getting money, son.
I know he's serving.
That nigga getting that money.
I know he's serving.
Be like this. We be in the show, and all of a sudden he goes.
Oh, that's his special shout out to you, brother.
Oh,
happy New Year to you, and I wish you peace and prosperity. I don't wish him no peace.
Yes,
I wish him a headache every day.
It's gonna be such a better year for everyone. I got a feeling. It's going to be a better year for everyone.
Coogee, maybe you need earphones. That's what it is.
Yeah, you ain't got no wireless headphones?
Yeah, before I put my headphones in.
Okay.
Yeah, this beat is crazy, right?
Yeah. Foul March behind closed doors. Pause.
You should never in your wildest dreams shit on a nigga who resides in the borough of Queens.
That's right.
This is one of the craziest,
This is Farrell March, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Behind closed doors. All right, so let's get into.
Can we go into the sports?
You want to go into the sports first? All right, let's go into the sports first.
All right.
Should you hold on one second, Melquan? I'm going to play the video, and then you're going to take it over, buddy.
All right.
No Diddy.
Washington in the playoffs.
One of the biggest names in sports media, as well as his former employer, is being sued.
No, that's not the
for
big
sexual
story.
harassment and allegations of improper behavior that date back nearly a decade.
Oh,
a longtime hairstylist is suing former undisputed host Skip Bayless, Fox Sports, and their parent company, Fox Corporation, for unspecified damages. The suit claims Fox executives allowed Bayless to, quote, abuse workers without fear of punishment, including allegedly offering $1.5 million to the accuser if she had sex with him. I'm joined now by Molly Cahillane from the Sports Business Journal. Molly, thank you so much for your time. First of all, what more do we know about these
Molly looks like she just walked out of a washing machine.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Nicole. I'm happy to be here. So, as you mentioned, the suit was filed.
Molly looked crazy.
It's a 42-page lawsuit. There are 14 counts. It also includes a class action lawsuit for overtime for failing to pay minimum wage. But the biggest complaints, as you said, are the sexual battery and sexual allegation claims. They are against not only Skip Bayless, but also Charlie Dixon, who is the president of Fox Sports, is named in the complaint, as is host Joy Taylor.
So what more do we know about the timing, Molly? Why now?
Well,
I guarantee you, Batman, the buttons on her shirt don't add up. Like if she stood up, I guarantee you she's off by the buttons.
We don't know yet. There's still a lot to go through in Discovery, and there's also the potential that more Fox executives could be named once Discovery is finished. But Skip Bayless departed Fox in August, which aligns with the termination of the hairstylist as well.
So you're saying that it's possible that more executives could be named.
She has big boobies.
Is there any indication we'll potentially see more accusers come forward?
It's a class action lawsuit, so there's always that potential, but as of now, there's no evidence to indicate that.
So what does this potentially say just about the environment there at Fox Sports and maybe potentially about the industry as a whole?
I'm not a lawyer, so I can't really speak to that, but there has been, being a woman in sports is hard. I can say that as a woman in sports, but I don't think it's a larger indication of a negative culture at Fox Sports in general.
So both the accuser and Bayless were fired by Fox Sports last year. Do you think that's a coincidence?
To clarify, Bayless was not fired. His show was canceled and he departed.
Thank you.
He currently has podcasts on YouTube. I think the timing is interesting, but I'm no legal expert, so I can't speak to that.
And back in 2017, we know Fox Sports fired its head of programming over a sexual harassment suit and added more than this $200 million that the Fox Corporation had to pay out to settle sexual harassment and bias cases in its news division in the past years. Now there's the Skip Bayless allegations. Is this potentially a culture problem at Fox?
It could be. I've never worked for Fox, so I can't speak.
And
to
you
the
never will
internal
work for
culture
Fox.
at Fox. But as you
I'm
mentioned,
trying to
there
play my
was
shorty, man.
termination in 2017. There have been cases.
That looked like Mad
But
Disco
again, I
on the
can't speak to the
table.
actual culture at
Yeah.
Fox.
Well, we will
Like
certainly
2
have
a.m.
our eye
Oh,
and
they
ear
are.
to see what happens next. Molly Cahalan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Molly. Bye, girl.
Mel, here's my question. What's the big deal? He
Okay.
offered her 1.5 for a little bit of afternoon delight. What's the big deal?
This is the big deal, sir. Skip Bayless, who is one of the most prominent reporters, sports reporters in history. He's been covering sports since the 60s. Skip Bayless has been on this shit.
The 60s.
Now Skip Bayless' persona on TV is he don't affiliate with people. He's not that type of person. Of course, he's an asshole on the mic because he created what people do to this day, how everybody arguing, how everybody bringing their presentations when it comes to sports and all that. Skip Bayless laid the foundation for that. Now, this is the thing. Joy Taylor, she was a female analysis on Fox 2. Now, Joy Taylor is bad. Light-skinned. She's related to Jason Taylor that used to play for the Dolphins back in the 90s. Now, long story short, Joy Taylor come on the scene, titties hanging out, blah blah blah, sexy. She did her thing to move up. Her stylist, now Skip Bayless, must have been on some kinky shit. He offered her 1.5 million just to smash. Now, which is ridiculous. That's why I tell you tricks out there. Sex is free, bro. All right. If you that dude, sex is free, bro. You don't pay for no ass. Second of all, coming from Skip Bayless is, I wouldn't put it past, because Fox does have a lengthy history of sexual harassment cases that they've been sued for. And I'm looking at, I say altogether, at least over $120 million lawsuits has been paid out from Fox. And now Skip Bayless, out of all the shit that you say, out of all the shit that you did, and now it's your turn. I love it. I love it because every dog has his day. Right, Mel? Every dog has his day. Right, Mel? So salute to you, Skip.
What is that?
He brags, lastly, he brags about his wife, Ernestine. Nigga, you offering 1.5 million. You could have
still haven't heard the problem.
Ruckus Radio 87 at Gmail. And nigga, I could have got you some hoes from Tonka's Projects, some hoes from Queens Boulevard for less than
Stuttering prick.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
now, what do you guys have to say about the Skip Bayless incident?
Well, I mean, the whole thing, I mean, it's hilarious to me. The way he shitted on people, it's hilarious to me. But in correction, Mel, he hasn't been doing this thing since the 70s. I mean,
thank you, Kuzin. I was waiting for you to jump in to correct everything.
What do you mean he hasn't done this thing since the 70s?
He started right in the
70s.
He's 60s. He started doing this thing in 74, and he got his first job in 76, but not since the 60s. He's 73, but he ain't that damn old to been writing since the 60s.
But Skip Bayless is 74 years old.
73. But here's the thing though. He even still, I'm glad to see it happen to him because he talks so much shit about everybody else and disrespected everybody else like his shit don't stink. So to see the chickens come home to roost is, you know what I mean?
200 million. I might get me one of more women look the same.
Exactly. And I don't like him either, but you know, he's sitting back laughing this morning. You know what I mean?
You know, Shannon Sharp is laughing too.
200 million. I might get me one of more women look the same.
I guess he who laughs last laughs the longest is what I've been told. So, so this is from 10 years ago. I don't know. I don't understand, man.
He offered a 1.5 million.
10 years ago, this man offered you some dough for a little bit of show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said no. Okay, end the story.
And this is to a hairstylist, by the way, of Joy Taylor.
Right. And she slept her way to the top. So
yeah, as I stated at the beginning.
Who?
Joy Taylor. You know who Joy Taylor is?
The actress?
No. The sports person. See, the thing is, Rich, while all this was going on, the hairstylist office chick, she was invited to dinner a couple times with Joy Taylor.
Oh.
Remember
she was walking around with Montel Williams? I don't mean to interrupt you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. When they were there, this dude she was cheating on her husband with showed up. Then it became a known fact that they was messing around. When her husband became aware, he filed for a divorce. You know what I'm saying? But like this chick went on this show when they started looking for a female. When they started looking for a female host, she was the one that they
bad. Her brother was Jason Taylor that used to play for the Miami Dolphins back in the 90s.
He's all right.
She Joy Taylor strong features, but she
official. She official. But she was creeping on her husband, like you stated. She was doing her thing, and she was moving up the ladder because she was giving it up.
Yep. Her husband was singing in the air tonight. Yep.
It's all about, listen, man, sex and power, I guess, with all these powerful people with all this money. What I don't understand is for 1.5 million, you could have gone to Colombia, South America, and opened yourself up a harem of beautiful women, all for you.
Nigga, I take you to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn right now. I take you to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn right now. I get
nobody going to Bed.
I get you the baddest hoes for 1.5.
And Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn girls will rob this dude for all that dough. They'll set him up for the 1.5.
Skip is an idiot. Look at the boy that paid $500,000 to go on a date with Ice Spice. If they paid $500 for Ice Spice, come on, man, that chick was not worth $1.5.
That shit, Eugene.
You know what I mean? Like
$500,000.
Speaking of Ice Spice, I don't know if anybody's seen her lately, but she weighs like 63 pounds. Like totally lost all her thickness is gone.
You know why that is, right?
I don't know. She's doing crack, drugs. She became a vegetarian. I don't know, man, but she lost everything. All that thickness.
She started hanging out with Taylor Swift.
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth, sir.
Well, that makes sense. No hips, no tits.
Sir. We are Swifties out here.
Listen, Mel.
Swift. You hear this maniac?
Your judgment holds no more weight, Mel.
The only song, listen, the only song I like from Taylor Swift is Bad Blood.
Roses and Red Dreams.
Bad Blood, because Kendrick was on that shit. What's up with the new Joey Badass song talking about there's too much West Coast dick licking going on? Pause.
Oh, I got to hear that.
We're going to play that song next week. I'll probably play that. Let's see. Let's go into this next
one last thing before we leave the sports section.
Yeah.
This is for all you LeBron haters.
Hate him.
My man LeBron James just broke Michael Jordan's most 30-point games in NBA history. LeBron just did it. And I'm sick of you guys always saying, oh, well, LeBron played. Whose fault it is that LeBron spends $1 million a year on his body and taking care of his frame?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So he could be in year 23
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Still busting y'all niggas ass.
That's what I would do with my money. I wouldn't be buying no cars and no mansions. I would be getting the best doctors and the best chefs.
Are a joke.
Man, here's the thing.
LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. He passed Mike. He passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, he's taking everything away from what everybody else did.
Listen, man.
And I don't care about the era. LeBron ain't no little. He's 6'8", 260. So imagine if he played.
You're a maniac fanatic, okay?
No. I watched this kid since he was 18 years old.
Nobody.
He was busting grown men ass to get Yeah.
Now listen, in the lottery of life, when it comes to DNA and genetics and body type, the guy hit the lotto when it comes to his body and his athletic
is that his fault?
Skill. No. But
listen, Mel.
So the guy is built to play basketball. Get over
it. Hold on, Rich. Let me break Mel down real quick, right?
All right, let me hear this.
You can never say there's a GOAT in basketball, football, anything else. It starts off like this because every era is different. When Doc played, they didn't keep the stats that they kept for Jordan. So by the time they started keeping them at 82, 83, a lot of Doc's career was gone already. So you can't go by stats, number one. Number two,
not his fault.
Hold on. Number two is look at the equipment that Doc played with. Look at the equipment LeBron played. Look what Jordan plays with. Sneaks got better. Equipment, every conditioning, everything changes in an era. So every era has their GOAT. Is LeBron the best for his era? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Just like Kobe was for his, and Jordan was for his, and Doc was for his. You understand? And George Gervin was for his. Every era has their greatest athletes. But to say one era or somebody's the greatest, you can't do it.
LeBron is the greatest.
It's just like, hold on. Let me finish, Mel. This is just like with football. Saquon Barkley. They're saying, okay, Eric Dickerson, Saquon needed 17 games to hold on. Saquon would need 17 games to do it, but Eric Dickerson only needed 16. Yeah, but OJ did it in 14. So this is
OJ did it in 10.
This is
11 games. He had over 2,000 yards in 11 games.
Listen what I'm saying. It was a 14-game season because if you want to go by that, then Eric Dickerson did it in 15 games when it was a 16-game season. But my point is the seasons was different. The competition was different. So they did what they did for their era. They accelerated. Somebody came in the next era, pushed that bar further.
That ain't my fault. You was born in the dinosaur era.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
I'm balling in the future. We bigger, stronger, faster.
This is what I'm saying. Would Shaq have been Shaq if he was playing with Darryl Dawkins? Probably not. You understand what I'm saying? So
that
this is
a hell of a matchup.
It's just basketball. You understand?
That's a hell of a matchup right there.
That's what happens in sports. Every era, somebody elevates the bar. It's supposed to be that way.
LeBron is the king. Because he did it in
nothing.
Rebounds. He passed Michael Jordan records. He beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's records.
Is his team winning?
Well, we're over 500.
Okay.
Listen, Mel, but
we're 20 and 15 right now.
Listen, Mel,
20 and 15. That's not bad.
Mel, before you close sports, I need you and Rich to, you know what I'm saying, give a salute and applause to my boys from going from 4 wins to tie for the 4th best record in the league and going to the playoffs. Give it up to my boys. I know you hate it. I know you hate it.
Because I thought they lost the game. I walked away from the TV and Washington won at the end of the game. I was like, oh, shit.
No, even if we lost that game, we were still going to where we were.
Yeah. Washington's in it.
Yeah, we would have just been playing somebody different. That's all.
And I'm going on a limb right now. I'm a Detroit Lions fan for the playoff run. I'm rolling with Detroit.
Now you're rolling with Detroit.
I like what Detroit stand for, son. They don't care who hurt. They don't care who the main stars hurt. Nigga, you next. You lined up. Come on, you got shoulder pads and helmet on. Come on, let's go. Detroit or nothing. And that's their mentality, and I'm rolling with that.
Go ahead.
I would say, you know what Detroit remind me of? Remember when they say dogs start to look like they owners or owners start to look like they dogs or whatever?
Yeah.
That's Detroit. They adapted their coach's personality. Like, dude is a beast. And they the same way. Like, they just some animals out there. So, Detroit, that's my bank to take it all the way. I don't see nobody stopping them.
My team sucks. And thank you, Jesus. I probably won't see Aaron Rodgers again. Come on. Woo. Please.
Are you done with sports now?
Yeah, we're done.
Thank you very much.
Because see, you don't talk about sports.
I don't talk about sports because I don't give a flying.
The Giants won a total of 3 games this year.
What's our record this year for the Giants?
3 and crash.
Jesus Christ.
Then you got a nerve to put up 45 points before you die. I'm like, are you serious?
At least we tried.
they go ahead and win the final games and get themselves out of the lottery.
Let me tell you why I don't give a fuck about sports.
Yo, I hope the Sanders
you
take over Las Vegas.
You know why I don't care?
Sanders go
you know
to
why
Las
I don't
Vegas.
care about sports?
They got rid
because
of
it puts no money in my pocket.
Pierce.
You heard?
They fired the coach from the Raiders.
Tennessee.
Deion Sanders and his son need to go to the Raiders.
Tennessee has the first pick.
Who cares?
I know. Your team only wins 3 games.
Officer Sill, Hudson County Sheriff's Office. Let you know you're being recorded, okay?
I'm headed to the DMV. This is where I'm going to get all my registration and everything straight on this car.
So he driving to a DMV in a car that he shouldn't be driving in, right?
Is that the projects in the background?
I don't know where he is, homeboy, but I think he's in California because it's a Mexican cop. A lot of Mexican cops in California.
When did you decide to go and change?
Yesterday. I went yesterday.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the registration been expired since 2021.
Car's been parked.
The registers.
No, he's in New Jersey, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
He is in New Jersey.
That's why I'm trying to get this car set up to go. Yesterday I went to the DMV and they said that their system was down, so that's where I'm headed. I got 7 cars. I'm trying to get them all.
I got 7 cars. Hey, nobody needs to know how many cars you got, stupid. You got 7 cars and no drivers, you dummy.
Great.
You say you went to DMV yesterday? They said the system is down?
Yesterday, yep.
What time was your appointment yesterday?
I didn't have an appointment. They just take me.
You need to have an appointment to go to DMV.
I don't need one.
Why is that?
Because they know me.
You could have drive the other vehicle who was registered and get this one registered.
Can I handle this? You going to take me to jail?
I'm not going to take you to jail.
Okay, can I park the car here and walk to the DMV?
I'm going to tow your vehicle.
No, you're not. You're not going to tow my vehicle. Let me park my car right here.
You're not going to move your car, sir. You give me a keys
right now.
No,
since I was talking to my son.
No, don't touch me. Don't
give me
like that.
Give me my paperwork. Get this on camera. This
okay.
I'm a foot away from you.
Ice-T looked like he wearing dentures.
Keep your distance.
You are an asshole.
I'm not an asshole. You've been an asshole to me.
I'm an asshole. I'm trying to get
I got 7 cars, you know what I'm saying?
to the DMV. I showed you all the papers.
How do you think that makes Melquan feel?
I don't have those problems, sir.
You're dumb ass.
I don't get pulled over.
So if I just start the hook and start another unit.
I don't get pulled over.
That's facts.
I drive the right
What
way.
happened, Sarge?
What's up, Sarge?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
Plaza up the tag.
So the cop said he was going to tow his car.
Get the DMV to register my cars.
Okay.
I got all the paperwork and everything there. I asked the officer, could I just go over here or even park my car so that I could walk over there and get all my paperwork together. He says he wants to tow my car.
All right, give me a second. Let me find out what's going on here, and then we'll figure something out, okay?
Okay.
All right. You're, like I said, you're going to leave the car here and just go to DMV.
Yeah. I'm walking DMV and handle it.
So, but you do know your registration is expired and your license too. Right?
That's what I'm going for.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that I didn't know if you just knew your registration was expired. You got both.
I got everything.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. No, I'm good. All right. You just the way he shooted me. Okay. I was going to park the vehicle. No tickets issued, but just next time show some respect. That's all I got to say.
I don't have to.
I don't have to.
Now,
how do you feel about this?
No, first of all, he's a clown. Because
7 cars.
how much money you got, Ice-T? And your tags are expired, sir?
I mean, and you
then
don't got a driver.
You don't have a Doja. You don't have a Doja to go
a
to DMV
Doja?
for? You can't pay. Yo, son, go handle this for me. Like,
thank you, Mel.
Like,
you don't have an assistant, my dude.
So you're a clown. That cop should have threw your ass up on the goddamn thing.
I would have told you shit. I would have
slammed Ice-T ass on the fucking.
Nah, I wouldn't have touched
Boom!
Nah,
I'm like, yo, shut your mouth up.
I would have took his car.
I'm like, shut your mouth up, nigga.
I would have took his car from him, and you know what? I'm glad they made him walk.
Lucky I wasn't that cop. I would have slammed his ass right on the turf.
You're such a big shot. You got to walk. You got to leave your car and you got to walk across the street. Big shot. You can't even park your car into the lot. Big shot.
That situation could have went.
Cars.
That situation could have went completely different. You know what I mean? Because when before he got into the 7 cars, he did it.
Power slammed him right on the hood.
Power slammed him. You ain't power slamming Ice-T, Slim.
In the gym, son.
Before he even got into he got 7 cars, he could have just told him. You know what I mean?
I'm in the gym, son. I will power slam you on your brain.
A bullshit?
Yeah. Even you, fat boy, you gonna get off the
Come
ground.
on, Slim Jim.
Off the ground.
You know where I live, Slim Jim. I will take you and tie you up into a pretzel.
Slam you. All you see is rich feet going like this off the ground.
Tie you into a pretzel, Slim Jim.
Be like this.
He been watching way too much.
I would have fucked Ice-T up. He would have had to sue the police department for harassment.
I'll put you in a half Nelson.
I would have whooped Ice-T's ass.
A half Nelson with one hand.
Word up. I would have took his V, all that shit. So give me your goddamn car.
No, I would have told this shit straight up. I got 7 cars. I'd have been like, I ain't asked you how many cars you got. I'm asking you about the one that you in right now, player.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to, son?
I got 7 cars. You look so weak and so stupid when you say shit like that. The cop's like, yeah, but the registration expired 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Like you play a fucking cop on TV, turn around, nigga. I would have fucked him up. Like, I would have been the worst.
I hated you on Law and Order, son.
I hate Law and Order.
You was the worst actor in Law and Order, son. And then I'll put him in cuffs and I'll throw cocaine in his car.
Like, I didn't even like you as an undercover on New Jack City.
I hate you as an actor so much. Between me and you, I'm gonna put some drugs in your car.
New Jack, hustle your way out this shit. Word. I'm gonna
throw some crack in your car. Oh, you got 7 cars? Now you got 1 car with 2 vials in it.
Oh, this is the car with the crack in it?
Like, oh, is this a crack car? Somebody say you said a crack on this car. What you think, this New Jack City?
Nigga, you think they no round up the block, nigga? Turn around. Get up against the fucking yo, oh man, I would have fucked Ice-T up, son. That would have been the worst. That would have been the worst day of Ice-T's life if I was the arresting officer.
But who says that? Yo, I got 7 cars.
You having technical difficulties, sir?
No, he's making his sales. No, you know he can't do no hand-to-hand on cameras.
My bad. You getting that money. You getting that money.
You can't do that shit on cameras.
Yeah, my bad, son. My bad.
No, man, I was talking to my daughter real quick.
We got two for $5, son.
You know what I mean?
Yo, niggas got garbage down the way, son.
Niggas shit look like dimes. You got 2 for $5s over there, son.
No, I was talking to my daughter.
That nigga Eugene got dimes for niggas.
Cash rules.
Stupid, man. No, I was talking to my daughter.
You just got garbage down the way, son.
You know what I'm saying?
You're stupid.
Every time he shuts the camera off, you know he getting paid. Cha-ching. Every time he shuts the camera off, we got to get a cash register sound effect.
Y'all got me confused.
Melquan, every time he shuts the camera, cha-ching.
I tell you, do that look to the left.
Y'all got me confused with Melquan.
Nah, you make that look to the left, he'd be like, yo, not right now.
I know what look you talking.
Word, he do that look to the left. He'd be like,
cause he be like, he look out the window like, how dare you interrupt me while I'm on this podcast?
No, go down the block, son. I'm on camera. Go down my man right there got you.
Go down the block, son. Like this, yo.
Yo, my little man on the corner, son. Go down there.
Nah, man,
Optics, son.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Streets of Philly, son.
Here's another story that Melquan brought to my attention.
On the Breakfast Club last Friday, where he made it clear he has no intention of patching things up with Mace, despite Cam choosing to forgive him.
I don't care about Mace. I don't care for Mace too much.
Why, Mel?
You heard? Tell Mace go say some prayers. Word up. You heard? Like deck Mace. Let me stop.
Jones did, however, praise Cameron and Mace's sports talk show, It Is What It Is, and their basketball talents growing up.
It Is What It Is show? I like seeing you do the weatherman shit, them do that, like for the show the size of your personality.
It is. They definitely very funny. Always been a group of comedians. I can't take that away from them, and they're very knowledgeable about basketball. They both grew up playing basketball. Mace was cool. Cam was definitely had a chance to go to the NBA. I can't say that with no hate and nothing in my heart. Boy was dumb nice since he was younger, starting in Rucker at age 15. They calling him Cam the All-American. Him and Mason went to the championship in Madison Square Garden and things like that for Manhattan Center and stuff like that. So they was some ballers. So to see them on the to see them on the television show, what is it? What it is?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Pretty dope. I hope they get a check for that.
While Mace is yet to address Jim Jones's comments, Cameron seemingly responded to his fellow diplomat on Monday, April 24th, by posting a message on Instagram that read, "Anybody."
This is old, man.
Nah,
it's not.
Who says I can't hate really wants
to.
Wait,
pause it for 1 second. The reason why it's not old because Jimmy just like what he just said on with Charlamagne.
That's old.
That's old. But he just recently said some.
So
new
what he say? I got the wrong video then.
No. He is leading up to what he's because basically
the nature of his post. Fans in his comment section were
like he was saying
I can't hate really wants to hate.
Quick to connect the dots. One person said, "At Jim Jones, this one for you, beloved." Hating ass Jim Jones was saying that on the Breakfast Club interview. Another follower made their feelings towards Capo known by writing, "Jim Jones always hated. How you gonna be mad at people making peace and making bread? Put your ego aside, Jimmy. You are the fuel that kept their friendship effed up for 20 years. Grow to F up, Jim." Despite growing up in Harlem together and achieving enormous success as members of Dipset, Cameron and Jim Jones have shared a rocky relationship over the years. The pair have not only taken shots at each other on social media and in interviews, but Capo has rubbed shoulders with Cam's rival 50 Cent, while Cam allegedly once removed Jim from one of his songs. And more recently, Jim Jones reflected on his friendship with Cameron on his collaborative album with Hitmaker Back in My Prime, which dropped in March, and said this.
I'll be in the streets, they be asking where Joel's at. Wanna know the real reason why he fell back. Been in the cold freezing, we would sell crack. Boy, I put some demons in this Hellcat. And it's hard for me and Cam to see eye to eye. I love him, I still hug him, but when I see him, it's like high and by. It's kind of crazy, boy. I thought it was ride or die. Next subject.
But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on all of our new videos.
Bye. Milquan, what's the recent shit? I got the old shit.
All right, now the recent shit is because Jim came out in this interview. He was saying he was comparing a lot of shit, and he was talking about like how Mace hated how Mace used to always shit on everybody, and how the bag was coming in. Because you gotta understand, Mace went platinum before everybody, all the niggas in that era in Harlem. So like Mace went platinum. So Mace was getting money, loan money, until that money started coming in. You know what I'm saying? So when Mace started getting the millions from his projects, he used to always shit on niggas. So Jim just recently, like that happened yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. Jim was like, revealing shit like that about him, and he like, yo, fuck Cam and Mace, like, you know what I mean, like them niggas is loving each other now.
Sound like he got hate in his blood.
He
like
do.
Jealous.
I mean, I would.
I don't even like Jim Jones like that. Honestly, he
I would
like
too for a certain reason, because that's like us three. We getting money for 20 years, but then now I don't like you and Eugene no more because all this other shit. And I'm like, bro, y'all all should get together and get money. That's what y'all do.
Here's the thing too, though. You got to add a couple things into it. Like, number one, Jimmy mad because I think, number one, Mace is in that position that he want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was Cam's right-hand man for a minute when Mace was doing his thing. So it seemed like he could be kind of jealous over that. But also the funny thing with me is it go back to the Baby Maine situation. When he got killed, him and Jimmy was cool like that. Maine is the reason that Mace ran to Atlanta. So the simple fact that they never got a chance to resolve that ain't never gonna sit right with Jimmy, because Maine ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? So he always gonna hate Mace. Point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be there forever. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? The fact
Mace
that
left niggas high and dry.
Yeah, and the simple fact that he trying to put Cam above his getting money, friendship with Mace is crazy to me. Like, how you gonna try to stop this man money? Like, Nah, that's just.
And then too, Jim. There's another thing I had too with Jim. Remember, at one point, Jimmy was the hottest nigga in New York.
I don't know how that's even possible as a truthful statement. I don't remember. I don't remember Jim Jones ever being the king of New York.
Let me tell you, when he dropped that Summer Miami
Ballin'
shit and balling, yo, Jimmy ran. He ran New York at that time.
But here's the thing, though, Mel.
Maybe.
Remember, you got to.
I'm gonna fit you in with the rest of the shit.
Factor in the beef that that Cam and Jim had when they was Dipset, and then Jim came out with the Bird Gang. You know what I'm saying? And never said nothing to Cam. So everybody
was just an extension.
But that wasn't said at the time. You know what I'm saying? The whole rumor was that Dipset broke up. You know what I mean? And Jim Jones got Bird Gang. Like that was never, you know what I mean, even talked about the Cam. He just started seeing Bird Gang. So Jimmy created that separation and distance right there. You know what I mean? Then there's lies too. That put a distance in him when he was lying, talking about he was on America's Most Wanted.
When he did that Bird Gang, when he was creating the Bird Gang, that was the intro of the niggas turning blood. And that's the problem that Jimmy and Cam have, because Cam supposed to finance all that shit. He supposed to back all that shit. And when Jimmy was hot, at that time, Cam didn't support him. Jimmy felt like Cam didn't like push him like he was pushing Mace and other people. That's what happened to J.R. Ryder, because J.R. Ryder is supposed to do this thing.
No, because remember
Jewels was fucking up. So that's why what you were saying when they had the Dipset breaking up.
Right, but here's the thing.
It was all because of when Money got killed and when they was pushing the Bloods in the music. And Cam was down from the beginning, but then when it was time to shine, Cam didn't support that shit. He fell back.
Well, you got to remember, though. Remember when Jimmy was doing his thing, it wasn't Jimmy that was doing it. It was Max that was doing it. That was Max B. You understand?
Yeah, Max B had his own lane.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. And you remember Max B, him and Cam laughingly joked about how Max was saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be Big Avail and this and that, and I'm going to do this. And everybody was laughing because they didn't know he could really do that shit. Yeah. So that's when Jimmy, like, you know what I mean? He took him on. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, come on now, this and that. So it's so much shit between them, but Jimmy just need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. He just need to grow up. Like, nah.
Right here, I don't know why he paying the shit no mind in the first place. Jimmy been doing this thing. Jimmy's the only one that which people don't understand. When he was part of Dipset, as they was branching off, Jimmy created his own lane. So he was already on the label. He was already pushing his own music. He didn't really need Dipset. He didn't need Cam in him. Jimmy whole thing was like, damn, didn't I come in the game with y'all? Didn't we start this one wave? Now
Jim Jules needs to shave his face and stop looking like a bum.
But that's the thing. Jimmy was the only dude out of Dipset that could really carry his career long term.
That carried his own shit.
You know what I mean?
Cam went into business. He started doing business ventures. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't rapping no more. And Mace,
what's the other boy?
Mace robbed the church and came back.
What's the other boy they had with the glasses? Damn, I can't even think of his name right
Mace
now.
Robbed the church, came back. Then he was in G Unit. Then you know what I mean? Then you know what I mean? And then now, but I respect Mace handle right now because I like that him and Cam got along because them niggas hated each other. So I'm glad they got along. They get money. They got one of the best shows.
Hopefully, they all go to war with each other. It'll be very
got a How You Doing as the host.
Yeah. Oh my God, she is horrendous. She looked like Tommy Davidson in makeup and a dress, homeboy. That's what she looked like. Tommy Davidson in makeup and a dress. She looked crazy.
You better watch
Tommy Davidson in a dress.
Fishing, bro.
Oh my God, you crazy. All right. Anyway, I want you guys
smart, intelligent young lady.
Thank you for tuning in this week. We will be back next week. I gotta cut the show to an hour today because I gotta take care of things that I gotta take care of. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your new year. We will see all of you guys next week. I'm not sure Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll let you guys know. Have a great week. Happy New Year. Be safe, be smart, be sound, and we will see you guys soon. Salute.
Salute. Peace.
Peace.